Good evening and welcome to the MCFC 9320 group podcast. Tonight we've got Alex with us, we've got Anne-Marie and we've got Paul from Prestige Car Repairs.
Good evening, how are we?
Should we start by congratulating the happy couple, John?
Yeah, I think we should start by congratulating the happy couple. They've come back here now. Are you both actually in the same room and you just sat at each end of the room?
No, she's in the bedroom.
Right, okay. It's a nice radiator there next to you. Alex, in your bedroom? Anyway.
Hopefully, mine. Mine's. I'm waiting for mine to be changed.
Oh, yeah. He's still not done that bit yet.
Some company, Aquagas or something they call, supposed to be coming and doing my radiator, and
they're just a bit busy at the moment, mate.
No, there's no excuse. Listen,
anyway.
you're. I know why you're busy. I know why you're busy, mate. Agents and answering the phone and all the rest of the nonsense.
And exactly, you're right, Paul. We should also mention our famous presenter here, John, who's had over 17.3 million views on his daft dad joke video.
I am now the emperor of dad jokes, apparently.
Yeah. For anybody who's not seen it, it's the one where he goes up to a photographer with press written on his back, and I love the way you did it with your thumb, though. I must admit, you did it with his thumb, and I went me as he did it with my head. But so this is John now. Obviously, because John has now got 17.3 and counting million views, we've got rid of Andy.
Yeah, he's jealous
because he only gets about five, not million, 5, and 4 of them are us. And I think the other one's Andy. So, mate, yeah. So, I'd like to congratulate you, John, and
thank you.
It's
send
amazing.
Our thoughts to Andy.
Yeah. Send our love.
He's off kayaking.
The funny thing is, today on Twitter, I even got an impersonator trying to actually nick the royalties from a video. And
what, that looks like you?
Well, no, they made a Twitter account that looked exactly like mine. And
how sad's that?
I know. The thing is,
made any money out of it?
No, I don't think so. But
don't forget, I'm your agent. I'm Mr. 10%. Don't forget that. Not only do I fix cars, I do agency work.
The bloke who was doing it, or female, whatever it was, going on to these companies saying, "Oh, do you want to copyright my video?" kind of thing.
Right.
And he even emailed them because the company that was talking to me, they'd contacted him, and they said to me, "Do you know this person?" And they sent me his email address. I said, "No, never heard of him." So he actually tried contacting them to get royalties off them.
Joking.
No. It's crazy.
I can't wait for this time next year because apparently he's on. Is it a penny a click?
Yeah. Who?
So next European away trip, well.
Yeah, why not?
Drinks are on you, John. We might even get Alex to come over.
Yeah.
You better pay for him private helicopter and everything.
I'll buy him a flight.
Yeah.
You can sort it all out with your celebrity money.
And
Oh.
I'll put us all in Tunnel Club for weekend.
Yeah, well, City should do that for free, to be honest, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
You think they would, wouldn't they? I know they listen. I know Soriano listens.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. You'd like to think that, as a gesture, spreading the word around the world of 17.3 million viewers, and I think it's 17.4 now, actually. I just looked. I've got like one of those little meters, like Blue Peter used to have when he had a stamp appeal.
Yep.
I've got one of those here next to me, and it goes up. So I'm just watching me commission 10% of that. It's fantastic.
Hey, never mind. Well,
so that was good, that, John, and you've put us on the map.
The two gentlemen that was on the actual video, the one the press bloke and his mate, I've actually found them since.
Have you?
Yeah, the bloke.
Oh, it'll be like surprise, won't it? Reunite you. You remember these 3 words: tonight John Baker, this is your life.
The main one I poked in the back is called Robbie, and he was on Instagram, and he messaged me private message and said, "I think you poked me." Pardon?
That's not the first time John's had somebody Instagram him saying that, is it, John?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Oh, it reminded me back in the old days when you, I think it's when your Facebook first started out and you used to poke people.
Oh, on
Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Never mind. Anyway, let's
Maybe
get
not
off
the
this
purpose
subject
of
now.
it.
Anyway, enough about you, John.
Yeah, let's talk about some football.
Yeah, football.
Um,
we might come back to it during the course.
Yeah,
of it.
you never know. One I want to start with is the amount of COVID situation we've had and the way we've coped with it. Every team has had problems. They've been calling games off, but we don't seem to have done that. We seem to have just carried on through and played the games no matter what.
Yeah,
And the good thing about that so far is we've won the games and we've got points on the table.
and
So-
we're not going to get a fixture pile up.
No, we're not. And come the end of the season, I think we're going to end up 20 points clear, easy.
Most
I
probably.
mean, you look how our Scouse friends have dealt with the situation, and it's quite embarrassing, really, because they've blatantly, out and out lied, saying that they've got they've got a load of false positives. Apparently, one false positive is very difficult.
Yep.
But to have a lot of false positives, he's talking out of his massive teeth, isn't he?
I'm glad you rephrased that.
Isn't he? And he spoiled a good backside when he put teeth in it, didn't he? That it's embarrassing the way they've dealt with it. I mean, other clubs are bleating about it, and I remember when City got at the beginning of it all, when
The Everton game.
Well, last
Everton-
year when our Everton game got postponed, yeah.
and that wasn't us postponing it either. I don't think. I think that was we were told we had to. But the way it's gone about now, and teams have just used it to cover for the African nations and the African Cup of Nations, and it's embarrassing, really. You just get on with it.
Yeah. The thing is,
Get on with it.
Arsenal were up in uproar because they shut the training ground, didn't they?
Yeah.
And the day after, they opened it again and said, we made a mistake.
Yeah. It's the cheats.
Yeah.
They cheated, and let's hope they don't even finish in the top four. Let's hope they don't even get into the Champions League draw.
But can you imagine the slating that City would get if they'd have done that?
Absolutely.
We've not heard nothing about it, really, have we?
No, it's been completely brushed under the carpet.
Yep.
I think
Completely
it
brushed
says a
under
lot
the carpet.
about the depth of squad that these other clubs have got as well.
Definitely.
They
Yeah,
haven't
but
got any.
I know that
They've got no
they're
depth.
depth of squad, but they've still got our squad. They've still got enough
Exactly.
players.
But you look at Friday night against Swindon. Going off the reports that we'd had about the COVID outbreak at City,
I was
no way
expecting
did you
about 8 kids
no-
out.
exactly no way did you expect a team that was that strong.
Yeah.
So I think it just, for me, it says more about our squad than it does about anything else. That we
have-
have got that depth that we can
have
put out
definitely
a
got
team like that.
Best squad in the league. But like I'm saying, they've all got our squad. So why can't they carry on playing the games like we have? That's the thing.
They must have. I mean, they must have under 23s they
Yep.
can produce. Like Anne-Marie said there, though, obviously it's their under 23s are producing. They're obviously not on a level to what our under 23s we're producing. Or not maybe all of the players, but the elite players in that under 23 squad that we can bring in
Yep.
are obviously at a higher, completely different level than to what other clubs are. And I just think other clubs, it's if you were a player in that under 23s and they called the game off saying we didn't have enough players, and you knew that you had enough players and to put a team out, then you must be thinking, well, they don't trust me. They must think I'm a right load of bobbins. So What effect has it got on them?
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like Anne-Marie said, though, yeah, we've got the strongest squad, but I still don't agree with the Premier League letting them cancel games when they've got the rest of that squad there to use. They should make them play them, because then the fringe players will actually get a game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd be upset if I was a player in any of those teams. The Leicester, Liverpool teams that have cancelled games. I'd be gutted.
Yeah,
I'd be gutted.
In defence of Leicester, I think not only have they had like the COVID, their injury list has been horrendous, absolutely horrendous.
Yeah, but I'm sure. Yeah, but you should still have. They should still be able to put a team out.
Yeah, they should be able to.
Doesn't matter how strong that team is, they should still be able to put a team out.
Have you noticed, though, that the Carabao Cup, they allowed them to cancel a game, but then the FA Cup, they said, no, you have to play no matter what.
What happened? Was it Leighton Orient that got a team that got kicked out because they said they couldn't? So how's that rule changed?
I know.
It's not right, is it?
No, it's not right at all.
Yeah, I know it's unprecedented times and all the rest of it, but you can't be changing the rules like that halfway through. Kick one team out and allow other teams to do it later on in the rounds.
Yeah,
you can't do that. You're not telling me that. I mean, I used to do it in rugby where you'd be in a cup, and you had to put a team out. You had four teams in your club, and the first team got food poisoning or something. You had to put a team out, and it didn't matter how strong that team was. You had to put 15 players out.
Yeah.
Or forfeit the game and things like that. So it's wrong. It's cheating.
Yeah, it is.
Pure and simple cheating.
They have the cheek to call us cheats. Yeah. We're the only ones that's doing everything right.
Especially that Alan Davies guy. That
was shocking.
I wonder how he went on when they got knocked out. Has he done a rant yet?
I've no idea. I didn't listen to his first one.
Have you not heard it? No.
No, I didn't want to give it any airing. Because I heard how bad it was.
I didn't listen to any.
Yeah, you were on holiday in France.
It was an absolute disgrace.
Yep. Was
it?
It
was. Yeah.
Yeah.
And embarrassing. It's the sort of thing you'd expect from a sort of 16-year-old kid or 15-year-old kid. It's not the sort of thing you expect from an adult.
Maybe he's trying to join Arsenal Fan TV. You never know.
That's it. That's all I'm thinking, because that's the sort of rant that he was going on. That's the sort of thing that they do, and I know we sort of mess about a bit on this one. It's light-hearted, but I'd like to think one of us would jump in and tell somebody to shut up if they were doing that rant. I know Anne-Marie would do it.
Oh yeah,
any one of us would. We'd sort of like, initially you might start something and then you start realising what he's going on about, and you're thinking, whoa, hang on a minute, you need to you need to be quiet here, mate. Yeah, but I'll wind your neck in, Alan. But they seemed to encourage it and liked it.
I watched Arsenal TV, bits of it after. I never do it, but I watched it after the City game, and my ears were just bleeding. It's embarrassing. But it gets tens of thousands of views.
Yeah, by opposition team fans.
Yes, people pay it. People pay to watch that nonsense, like the Gold Bridge.
Yeah,
it's a circus.
Yeah, I mean, fair play to them. They made a lot of money. I think we should do one.
We're the Muppet Show.
Yeah. Again. But no, it is.
Have you got the theme song, John?
Say again, Matt.
Have you got the song, the Muppet song?
No, I haven't.
Andy plays.
No, he's got that, not me.
He's not allowed because of contractual problems now. Now he's a megastar.
Oh yes.
People will sue him. Before they weren't interested before, but now he's an influencer on Instagram and other stuff like that, he can get sued. So he's got to be careful.
It's going to be funny, when we go away on this European trip.
I think you get a T-shirt with press written on the back.
Yeah. #press.
Yeah. Go for it.
I'm
You're
going
off to Lisbon, lads, yeah?
Say again?
So you're off to Lisbon?
Yes, we are off to Lisbon.
Are we?
Yes, we are.
Oh, great. Happy
Has
days.
been all great.
You know what? I've just realised. I'm called Prestige Car Repairs. I could reinvent my logo to have press with a double S in it.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
Incorporating everything. Get some Ivory's jackets with Prestige Car Repairs. I'm like Alan Sugar.
You're a genius.
If someone asks
Yeah, he's
you,
trying to
Paul,
cash in on your fame, John.
Yeah, there's a few people trying to do that.
Oh, how dare you.
If
How
someone
dare
asks
you insinuate that?
You're associated with John, just say that you're his carer.
Yeah.
I'm just going to tell them on you, Alex. If anybody says that, I'm just going to tell them on you.
Yeah.
Put on a Bulgarian accent, I'll be right.
Close enough.
Going back to the Swindon game.
Yeah.
Yes.
I thought
I
we
think
played very well. Cole Palmer did okay.
Yeah, we started off a little bit slow, but we got an early goal. And after that, then Swindon actually gave us a better game than United did.
Did.
Because they played football, or they tried to.
Yeah.
It was fantastic, wasn't it? Wasn't it great to watch that game? I enjoyed the game because it had a bit of drama. It had penalty misses. It had that. I mean, he's a little character, isn't he? That scruffy little urchin. He looks like a scruffy little urchin out of Fagin, doesn't he? Yeah.
Number 11. Yeah.
With the teeth and the Frank Worthington ponytail. Fantastic. That's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, he was loving it. He loved it. He scored his goal, and I'm so glad he did.
Yeah.
That's what the FA Cup's all about, and we need to bring it back. We need to bring the format on a Saturday like it used to be, because I love the FA Cup.
Yeah, the FA Cup.
I thought domestic cups are not important.
The FA Cup is, though. It's always a bit magical. It always used to be brilliant. I mean, I know John's well old enough to remember. I'm not sure whether Anne-Marie's old enough to remember Gerald Sinstadt and the FA Cup.
It used to be a full day thing.
Yeah.
And it'd start in the morning, and it'd be on the team coaches going.
It'd be on before, be having the breakfast.
It didn't matter who was in the final, you always watched it.
It was a family
Absolutely.
thing. Yeah. Everybody watched it. And, I remember in 81 when City got to actually be in it, it was like, wow, unbelievable. Actually,
to be fair, I was too young to go to that game, but I do remember.
Sorry, just had something in my throat there. Then
just thought you were doubting me.
No,
Drink.
No. But I remember taking my dad to the train station to get the train to Wembley.
Wow!
And then watching the replay on the Thursday.
Did you say? Did you take it in a horse and carriage? Was that? Did you say there, Anne-Marie? When Anne-Marie talks, I see it in sepia. I see the FA Cup in sepia. I see Tommy Hutchinson scoring at both ends with in sepia. Sorry, Anne-Marie, I was only joking. I know you're 23.
Right. That's right, yeah.
Yes.
It was a full day thing.
Yeah. Well, didn't he have sort of like question of sport and the FA Cup's question of sport and stuff like that, didn't he? And
yeah,
I just remember it being sort of like, well, you didn't miss it.
Do you remember when we won the FA Cup in, I think it was 2011 we won it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that weekend we won it. Didn't United win the league that weekend?
Yeah, they did.
And it took the shine totally off what we'd done.
Yeah. Yeah,
in
their eyes, it did.
Before we'd even kicked off.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah, because they played it on the same day, didn't they?
Yeah, and they shouldn't do.
No.
It's wrong.
No. No, the whole day should be dedicated to the FA Cup. And I'm hoping now that the ITV have got it. You never know, it might be.
Well, you never know. That'd be good.
But
It'll be interesting because ITV and BBC have got it.
Right. Well, if they've both got the final, then it'd be interesting to see. I'm going to campaign to get the old FA Cup coverage back because that was ace.
Yeah, it was.
A proper nostalgic thing and proper proper bonding. We all watched it.
Yeah.
We all sat down and watched it. It didn't matter who was there.
Yeah.
And didn't they do a song as well? Didn't teams do a song for
Yeah.
Remember, quality.
Up next, Fulham.
Yeah. Up next.
Yeah.
And that'll be a tough game. They're playing well in the Championship, Fulham.
I
I think we'll better them.
The one thing I hope is that Man City get the pricing right for it. I hope they really do. A lot of cheap tickets for kids and things like that. Because
I saw somebody tweet this week that let's get the prices right and fill it full of Manchester people who are City fans who want to go to the game who can't normally get to the game.
Yeah.
Stuff the corporate. Let's pack the rafters with City fans singing and let's make it cheap. I want to take me to. I want to take all my grandkids.
Yeah.
I don't know how easy that's going to be with the way you've got to do stuff with tickets. I don't. It might be more hassle than it's worth, but they keep mithering me to take them.
You can get them their own supporters number, and that's all they need. And then you can buy the tickets and transfer it all to them.
Right. So do I have to pay for that?
No, it's all free.
Right. Okay. I'll do that then.
Tickets are not free, but,
I'll send the details on to you, John, and you can do it for me. He does everything for me like that. That's slightly technical. Anything, then I can write my own letters, but if anything electronic needs doing, John does it for me.
I'm surprised he turned up for the wedding day, Alex.
It was very simple. It was in Gambia, so there was no computers involved.
Yeah, we thought it was a nice touch that you wore the traditional costumes.
Oh yeah. We always do. Sky blue, of course. Sky blue costumes. We don't mess about. And I adopted a little child while I was there.
Has it? Where is the child? Is it?
It's on its way.
Oh right.
Yeah, it's on its way.
FedEx.
Apparently, Angelina Jolie intercepted the child, but it's
she has to give it back.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Anyway, back to football again. We keep going off on these little tangents, don't we?
Well, this is how we go, isn't it? Anne-Marie keeps bringing us back.
Yeah, bringing us back down to earth.
Yeah. She's like our mother.
Oh, I'm still on cloud nine anyway.
Well, like our mother, but on a council estate or something, because she's very young to have 3 older boys like us. She had us when she was 3.
Where's my dad?
Derek?
I've got different dads, obviously. She's a bit like that. She was very demanding, and she
anyway,
put up with it very long.
Back to the football. Chelsea at the weekend.
Yes.
Big game.
I think if we win this game at weekend, I think we could say that the league could possibly be over.
Yeah.
Still too early to say that.
Yeah, it's still too early. We're only halfway through the season.
I know I've tarnished it now. I've gone and jinxed it, haven't I? But can you see us
messing up?
Beat? Yeah. Have you seen anything in the league so far?
We're all old enough here, apart from Alex, to know about typical City.
I know, but I think we're getting.
I just don't think there's not enough quality out there to, beat us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's also the likes of COVID, injuries.
Well, are we signing him in the transfer window or something? Because that's open now as well, isn't it? I'm not sure of this COVID character.
No, we don't want to sign him.
It'll be interesting to see who we've got available for the weekend and whether Pep will be back on the bench.
They should be, because they've had long enough off now, because that should have gone.
Yeah, it should have done, but you don't know whether somebody else might have now contracted it.
Yeah.
It might be like Keir Starmer, and he gets it 6 times.
Right. Okay. Has he had his injections?
He's had his injections apparently, but he's had it 6 times as our Keir.
Right. Okay. Are they all false positives?
Oh, they will be. Yeah, I'm sure they will be. I think Boris probably sold him some dodgy test kits that
I was going to say, got
his
the
mate
same
Jurgen.
batch at Liverpool.
Yeah. Some fell off the back of a lorry or some of a container. But yeah, I just don't see as. I look out there and I've watched quite a few games when I was on holiday, and I don't see. And there's nobody plays like we do. They just all the teams are trying to play like us, like Swindon tried playing it out from the back, and that was a disaster.
Yeah.
Other teams try and play it out from the back, and they just can't do it. It's a gift that our team has got, and Pep's brought players in that can do it, and every single one of them, from the ladies team right through the junior teams, right through all the club, plays that way, and it's fantastic.
On that note, it's good to see the women's team getting back to nearly full strength. We had Steph and Lucy Bronze back.
Oh, Lucy's back. Lucy Bronze is back.
6-0 win.
Yeah, 6-0 win, and I think 3 of them goals came within about 4 minutes, didn't they?
Yep. All the goals came in the second half anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's Lucy Bronze is back. She's dynamite, that kid.
Right, well, go on then. Next subject. Anybody any questions or anything like that they want?
Have we talked about your video, John? No, you've done that, haven't we?
Yeah, we talked about my video.
Transfer window.
Transfer window, yeah.
Oh, yes.
A bit of fresh air.
Who do you think we might sign, Alex?
I think the Serbian guy, the striker.
What, this window?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think?
What, a pre-contract
I think there's
thing,
a chance.
I
don't think we're getting Haaland. No chance. I think we'll get the Serbian guy who is much younger, and I think we see a potential in him.
Who is he?
Vlahovic.
Who?
Vlahovic.
I'll tell you what chance have we got if you can't pronounce it properly?
I'm trying to find a way to pronounce it so you understand it.
Just pronounce it how it should be, and then we'll follow suit.
Vlahovic.
Dusan Vlahovic.
Dusan Vlahovic.
I'd be surprised if we signed anyone this window.
Yeah, I would be surprised and all.
I've heard they're signing that Irish guy, aren't they? Irish international, Omicron. Another Dan.
What's his initial? B.
Omicron.
Omicron B.
That's him, Omicron B. So that was as bad as your press, the back of the thing. I wonder if I'll get 17 million views now after that.
I doubt it.
No, I doubt it at all.
Interesting to see that Barcelona still can't actually register Torres.
Apparently they can now because they've signed another player on lesser wages. That's what I saw on Twitter. Whether that's, don't shoot the messenger, but
I know Coutinho's going in, to Villa on loan.
But that's not enough. The money they get for that doesn't cover the signing on.
Well, no, because Liverpool still got the Coutinho money, haven't they?
Oh, yeah. They use that to buy the dodgy batch of positive tests.
They play the buys with the Coutinho money.
It's lasted forever, that, hasn't it? No, I read somewhere today, though, that they have got... I just think it's ridiculous that how can a club like Barcelona be allowed to sign players that they can't afford? I mean, if you're playing Monopoly, you can't say to all the other players, "Oh, I ain't got enough money to buy hotels on Mayfair, but can I put them on there anyway? And then when I've got some money, I'll." But if you land on them, you still have to pay me.
Yeah,
well, it's no different to our friends down the road with their debt.
Friends.
Well, I
Which
use
ones?
that. Those
Loosely.
rag neighbours.
Yeah, rag neighbours.
Oh,
With the
them.
NHS. Yeah.
Yeah, but they've got, look at the debt their club have got.
Yeah, but at least they've got money to sort of service the debt, haven't they? Where Barcelona haven't got a pot to urinate in, have they?
No.
They haven't got money to, to sign on a player to register. They haven't got enough money to register the player. It's like that's if that was a business, you won't be able to buy parts or you won't be able to do it. You won't be able to trade if that was a business.
I think what makes me wonder is how long have they been like this?
I think
4
you'll probably.
years.
I think even longer than that, mate. I think longer than that. I think they've been bailed out, haven't they, by the is it the government or something?
Yeah.
Oh God.
The government. So they're basically they're state owned, aren't they?
Yeah, of course they are.
They say we
So
are, but they are.
basically, anybody else is prevented from having a chance in that league.
Yeah, it's a 2-horse race. It always has been in that league for years, hasn't it? And
Pathetic.
that's why apart from they've got sunshine. If they didn't have sunshine, I don't think they'd attract any players to it because it's.
No, but it'd be like Scotland then, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's not. They won't go. Players won't go because it'd be freezing, wouldn't it? And they come here instead.
Never mind. Anyway, so what do we think score-wise at weekend against Chelsea? Any predictions?
Oh, I hate predict.
Well, I'll stick with my usual and go for 3-1.
Okay.
I say 2-0 to us.
Paul?
3-2.
Now I was going to say the same thing, 3-2. Because I know the litter's on the counter. So I think...
The litter's on the counter, did you say then?
Pardon?
Did you say the litter is on the counter?
No, they'll hit us on the counter.
Oh, right. I thought you said the litter's on the counter. Is that some...
That's his new posh language.
Well, he's moving in different circles now, isn't he? I thought it was sort of like some hip thing that some film producer had given to him.
It's a hard
That'll be next, isn't it? That'll be next, the film. Baker the movie. Who's going to play you, John?
It won't be you. You need air.
No, I'll be there. I'll have Jason Statham doing me.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Who's being Baz?
Dave
Anyone who don't know, that's his brother.
Dave Angel.
That'd be ace.
Yeah, it would.
That'd be brilliant.
Who's doing cheesy? Well, yeah.
I'm just trying to think. No, I'm just trying to think. I think, what's he called? Oh, God. I've got an image. I'll come to me. Let's talk. We'll move on, but I'll come to him in a minute.
Right.
The bloke who used to play Olive's husband in on the buses.
Reg Vardy.
No, Olive wasn't Reg's wife.
No, she not. Just put
No, she
herself
was his
about a bit,
sister.
didn't she? Oh, that's right, yeah.
No,
I know what you mean.
Bald bloke with long sides.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I know you mean.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name, though.
I was thinking Blakey.
I thought Andy.
Andy Savage.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you'd have to have somebody playing you, Alex, and you'd have to do somebody playing you, Anne-Marie, because obviously his podcast had come into his film. So who's being... I reckon, Alex, you could have, what's he called, him at Forrest Gump.
Oh, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks. Yeah, Tom Hanks could do
Perfect.
you. Yeah, Tom Hanks for you.
Yeah.
I'll
And,
go with that.
I'd obviously go for Anne-Marie Jolie could play you.
Oh,
Can
you
I-
creep.
Oh dear.
Only because John Candy's dead.
Anyway, on that note, I think we're finished.
Oh, she's going to kill me.
I don't get paid enough to put up with that.
I'll tell you what, it was a comedy genius. I'd be happy with that. If somebody
Yeah,
said.
and also a man.
Yeah, but, listen.
He could dress in drag.
Yeah, exactly.
So could Riz.
I have done.
Yeah, Riz,
Don't
you
we
could
know
play
it?
her.
Hey, and the next, I've got a new role in a show. I've been rang up today. I've got to play a duck in a play.
Okay.
I don't know myself yet. I'll just break that news.
Oh, that's quackers.
I know. Oh, God.
He's replacing
Oh,
Andy.
never mind. Right, I'm going to end this. And
Brilliant. I'll go get me tea.
we'll do it all again next week.
Fantastic.
Then
Take care,
Andy might
guys.
be back with us again then. Tell you something though, it works quite nice.
He
with-
recovers.
It doesn't mess with your camera at all.
No, and I hope he does recover from the operation he's having.
Well,
The kayaking.
no, not that operation. No, I heard he got his tallywhacker caught in something and nearly got it ripped off.
Wasn't it a zip?
No, I think it was his printing press or something like that. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh.
Isn't he having another hair transplantation in Turkey?
What's he doing? Where's he going to get the hair from?
That's in a couple of weeks, Alex, when he goes away.
Yeah. Soon.
Well, I'll tell you what. There's so many rumours going out there, isn't there?
He's going
Yes.
ginger.
Is he?
When Ginger.
It'd suit him that, actually. That'd suit him that. I think it'd suit having
I'll see
ginger.
if I can find a picture.
He's getting a Elvis Presley kind of hairstyle like ginger.
Look like a ginger wig.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. The reveal. We need to do a reveal, maybe.
Doesn't he go on holiday this weekend?
To Turkey.
Yeah, he does because he's missed
No.
the Chelsea game.
He misses the Chelsea game, yeah.
Oh, he's away
So he
again.
won't be on
then,
next
isn't he?
week's podcast either.
Well
No.
planned.
Well, the thing is, what he's planning on doing is he's hoping that because he's not been on it for 2 weeks. Well, if he goes away for 2 weeks, so he won't have been on it for nearly a month, maybe. That people won't notice that he's got a full head of ginger hair when he comes back.
Yep.
So he's hoping,
You mean like-
he'll do like a David Silver. Yeah.
Is that why he shaved his head first, like David Silver did?
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Understand
'Cause
now.
you have to grow it. You have to grow it for a week before you go, because then they can see where they're pulling it out of his head
Right.
or of his bum. I'm not sure where they're getting the hair from.
Was it going to be curly?
Curly with winners.
Anyway, on that note, let's
That lovely note.
let's see how Andy looks when he comes back, and
Don't recognise him.
I'll see if I can get some pictures for next week.
Before and after.
Yeah. Okay.
Fantastic.
We'll finish this now, guys.
Look forward
So,
to that.
Yeah. Take care, everyone.
Great show.
Safe
Take
trip.
care.
cheers. Bye bye.
See you later.